Let's bring in Michael Shellenberger. He's an investigative journalist and Substack columnist. Am I making too big of a deal about this World Economic Forum?
Oh, not at all. Good to be with you, Jesse. I think you said it right. It's a creepy event. I mean, these are people that claim to be wanting transparency and openness, but as we discovered this week in our reporting earlier, they hide their own finances, both for the World Economic Forum and for the Klaus Schwab Foundation. It shouldn't be lost on people that this is a group based in Switzerland, which has the most restrictive banking rules, allowing for people, including criminal syndicates, to hide their wealth. It's a greenwashing exercise that consists of people flying in by private jet, promoting insect eating. Yes, it's true. It's not a conspiracy. Promoting insect eating rather than meat eating to the masses, telling poor countries they shouldn't use fossil fuels while they fly private jets everywhere. I mean, it's really a litmus test for who are the worst people in the world. I mean, that's who's going to these events. Everybody's on the take. The investors want to get inside information. The politicians want to get jobs with those investors and those billionaires after they leave office. It's basically, as we pointed out, they surround it with a mystery, but it's really a cult wrapped in a con, wrapped in a mystery. It's really quite a scam. I hope it's on its last legs. I think it's part of an older world order that is coming to an end.
I don't think Al Gore has ever eaten an insect, and I think that picture proves it. We're seeing reports that sex trafficking has exploded right around the exact same time they're hosting this summit. Have you heard anything about that, Michael?
Oh, it's famous. I mean, it's legion. Sex workers come from all over Europe to service the very wealthy billionaires, investors, the staffs. There's also a report that came out in The Guardian, which champions much of the agenda of the World Economic Forum, describing rampant sexual harassment, that describes qualified staff within the World Economic Forum being passed up for promotion or let go because they aren't good looking enough. It's a very creepy organization. I mean, if you don't want people to think that you are a James Bond villain, then they're sending all the wrong signals.
Yeah, buy a woman, don't buy a steak. That makes sense. Michael, thanks so much for your reporting.
Good to be with you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.